Hi everybody, this is Deb, the Crafting Fool. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here today to do a little video. It's been a while since I've been on, been sick, computer was down, got a new computer, all that good stuff that happens. Anyway, I have a little treat to show you, a treat holder to show you. It's for the Ghiraldeli candies. And there you go, little treat holder. And when you open it up, this is glued down. The little treat will be right inside here. Unfortunately, I don't have any Ghiradelis to stick in there because I ate them. But they fit just perfectly into this. Your cardstock today is going to be, let me see. Let me put the video down. There you go. Your cardstock is going to measure 9 3/4 by 3 1/2. And then you're going to cut it on the angle here. And how you do that is really pretty simple. You line up this corner with your score line, and then you just cut that off. And it comes off a little triangle, which I thought that I had sitting here, but I don't. A little triangle comes off. You save that. You can use it for something else. You can throw it away if you don't like to keep your scraps. But it's a good size triangle. About the same size as this. So it's, it's a good size triangle. Okay, so when you cut your 9 3/4 by 3 1/2, and then you score it at 3 1/4, and I do it just a hair under 3 1/4, and then you flip your cardstock over and you do it again, 3 1/4, again just a hair under 3 1/4. Just put a thin glue line down at the bottom. I've got 2 here to do. I made these for St. Patty's Day since it's coming up. But I have made them in other colors too. I mean, they're really cute. I do not, unfortunately, have a Stampin' Up! Shamrock, so I picked this up at Hobby Lobby. And I'm using my shaded spruce. Whoops. To stamp the clover. And then I like to wash that off right away. I used the, this is the Mint Macaron cardstock, and this is the glitter paper from the Joyous Noel glitter that we had in the Christmas catalog. And I cut these out of the scalloped layering circles. So these were the scalloped ones, and I did 2 sizes that would fit together nicely with having a little edge. Pardon me. There's a little bit of ink there. I mean, glue. Ah. And hold them down a little bit because the glitter prevents the glue from sticking real well. You have to give it a little bit of time. Then, with the Make a Difference stamp set, you can see that, I stamped out the word lucky. And by doing that, you take the letters and you make your word. And I have it on my clear acrylic block here, as you can see. That's how sweet that turns out. And then I just fussy cutted it out. Of course, I have a scan and cut. I could have ran it out on the scan and cut, but just for a few, fussy cutting is easy enough. I like to scan and cut for when I do bigger projects, and I'm cutting a lot of things out. If I don't have a die for it, I love my dies. Stampin' Up makes a lot of wonderful dies with their stamps, for their stamp sets. With this one, you're cutting out words that you're creating yourself, so there is no die for that. So fussy cut, or if you have a stand and cut or Cricut, you know, you could also use those. That works real well. All right, two of those. I'm using some old ribbon that we had, some knit macaron ribbon, which goes well with this paper. And oh, let's see what the name of this paper is for you. This is the Tranquil Texture Designer Series paper, and this is all the colors of the paper, all the designs on the paper. And I've used as you can see, I've used this one here and this one here. For St. Patty's, being green, I thought it would be a great color to use. I did not use Tranquil Tide ink. I really liked the shaded spruce with this. It just popped out on the Knit Macaron paper. So, of course, I'd use that again on the word lucky. I just thought it'd be a cute little treat to give to the Stampin' Club girls come St. Patty's Day. And, you know, something for them to enjoy. Let me see. Okay, now I take the ribbon and, of course, tie that around. Use some dimensionals. Make sure that's on properly. Very easy project to do. And scissors to that a cut. You see, I've been pretty busy here in the craft room, doing a lot of things. I did a lot of, oh, sorry, there's that one. All done. And all I have to do is go out and buy some candy to put in them. And this is Ghiraldeli squares fit in there. And if you're watching this and you're in Stamp Club, give me a shout out as to what your favorite Ghiraldeli chocolate is, and I'll see if I can't get a hold of that one and put it in there for you. I'd like to see somebody make these as well. Like I said, they're really, really easy. And there again, you have it. Let me close up my ink. And clean my stamp. This is our chamois, which I cut into pieces because I like to, when I use it in my stamparatus, I like to use the small pieces. And of course, sometimes you need the bigger ones for the bigger stamps. Just keep it wet inside of a CD case and good to go. And again, the stamp set was Make a Difference. Was able to write my own word out. Shaded spruce ink. And the Tranquil Textures Designer Series paper. You can see all that. Is what I used. Now, let me show you some of the stuff that I've done lately. And I'm not real sure how I like it. Made this cute little card. I can't get that end to stay down, but there you go. And that was that, the celebration paper that we just got. Let me see if I can find that. Okay. That is the Painted Season Designer Series paper. And the stamp set that I used for that was the Painted Season stamp set, which is beautiful. And I love the dimension on those flowers. I don't know if you can see that or not. A little better. Not really. Can you see the dimension on that? And then I made it so that they could tuck into one another. And put a little verse in there and stamped some of the little dots that come in the set. Okay, we've done that. And this is using the Country Home stamp set. Again, just an easy card to use some DSP. And again, this one, this one's probably my favorite. And then my upline designed this card and or showed us how to make this card. I'm not sure if she designed it or not, but it's really sweet. I mean, I really got addicted to this and made several of this type of card where you just, excuse me, using 5.5 by 4 1/4 backing and then a smaller card on top. I don't have the dimensions right now for that, but and then you just, it's just sweet. I just love it. So we have that. And this was a card made with a DSP, and then I used some Memories and More little cards to put on there, a card to put on there to decorate that. That's an old one. And this is some of the new beautiful paper in our, I believe this is in Celebration as well. Let me see. Yes. Okay, this is in the Occasions catalog, and it is the Floral Romance Specialty Designer paper that I've used here. And I love this card. It's just gorgeous. It just really is gorgeous. And again, another design by my upline. And these are kind of addicting too. I mean, just great little cards. And here's another design with that, the small card on top of the backing. And they're so sweet. And this is using the Coming Home to Roost, I think it's called. Let me see. Home to Roost. It's called Home to Roost. And I use the Stampin' Blends to color that rooster, which I think turned out really cool. So it's just a few of the things that I've been doing lately. Of course, I have a host more. And I've been busy, even though I haven't been on. Again, like I said, I've been away. I've been sick. My computer was broken. I had to get a new computer. You know, everything that happens. My grandson was here, which I love, and I'm sorry, he takes precedence over y'all. So I'm going to sit and play with him more than I'm going to be in here. So anyway, back to these lovely Ghiraldeli holders, candy holders, and I just love them. They came out really good. Tons of them. I just used lots of DSP that we had this year. A couple from last year. It's a good way to use your DSP. And I'll post the dimensions on the blog. I hope everybody enjoys these when they get them. There's a ton of them. I'll post the dimensions on my blog, and that way you can follow along and make them for yourself. Okay, that's all I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a good week, and hopefully I'll be able to get back and see you again soon. Thanks. Bye.